Welcome back to The Inside Story. Thanks for staying with us. While identifying the critical issue of moving state enterprises forward is improving the management of physical resources, government is encouraging state bodies to comply with guidelines outlined in the Performance Monitoring Manual. Many of these entities are notably competing with companies in the private sector. And as Odessa Kurlane explains, officials say there is need for some level of improvement to ensure that state enterprises are viable.
The performance of state enterprises is being placed under the microscope as government attempts to increase efficiency in these agencies. Through its push towards corporate governance, it's hoped that state-run agencies will become more aware of issues of management of their physical resources and compliance with operational procedures.
Managing, it takes into consideration your planning, it takes into consideration your monitoring, your evaluation. It takes into consideration how you manage your cash, how you manage your resources.
Guidelines for the monitoring of these agencies have been outlined in the draft State Enterprises Performance Monitoring Manual. Government has interest either wholly or partially in more than 80 companies, amounting to more than $60 billion worth of assets. Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Finance, Bernard Sylvester, believes the issue of effective management of state resources is even more important in light of the current global economic crisis.
It's important how we manage those assets. It's important how we account for surplus cash in the system. In fact, the state enterprise sector, by way of its very size, is the prime mover in the economy. And if we don't manage those resources effectively, they can have further implications in terms of unemployment, in terms of, increased risk for government.
The broad concept of corporate governance, though, deals with the overall management of the organization and an effort to ensure accountability and reduce problems that arise out of limited information on that specific agency. I'm Odessa Kurlane for The Inside Story.